Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Remember the Flowers. I'll have my fan. If you're hearing like background fan noises, it's super hot here at the time I'm recording this, and I want to get Remember the Flowers going, but it's so hot here, and I just have to like have a fan on. So if you hear a fan, that's a fan over there. And yeah, I will start with my intros and so, dang, it's been a while. I haven't done this. So this will be my reaction video as I'll react to, Remember the Flowers. Talking about reaction, I will also be doing voice acting as well, as voicing the characters and everybody as the best as I can. Talking about words, if there's any type of bad words or slurs, please don't take it to offense because I might not know them. And yeah, and let's get this started, but I believe that we left off at when we just woke up and we had I think it's either we had a different person's body or our original person's body. So I'm really excited to see what's this gonna happen next. And let's just get this started with. Okay. So this is where we last left off at um Cyrus, I believe that's the name. So yeah, let's let's get going. What? What? My body ached as I forced myself out of my short slumber. That special kind of ache that makes you feel like you're in a slow motion. Damien? What the hell? Oh! Okay, how do I voice Damien again? I forgot how to voice him. It's been a while. Okay. Don't you Damien me, mister. You already got up early with me to go running. I limply turned over to look over at the alarm clock. It's 5:55 a.m. I said I'll get up at 6. Those extra minutes would have helped. Damien scratched the back of his head. Eh, yeah, sorry about that. I guess I get a bit excited. So, I'm assuming that we're back in here or something? I can hear his tail whoosh a bit. We haven't got to hang out like this in a while, so I exhale with a smile on my face. I can't get mad at him for something like this. No worries. I just had a rough night's sleep. Or was it? Too rough? Not rough enough to keep me from our date. Damien's ears perked at that as he dons his big goofy smile of his. I can barely see him in the moonlight, but he is so adorable as ever. Although, if you want me to make it up for it, there's still 3 minutes before I promise I'll get up. Sleepily, I pat an extra space on the bed. Mind joining me? I could use some warming up now that someone snatched my blanket. Damien snorts at that before circling around to the other side of my bed. It will have been my pleasure to be your body pillow this morning, Sai. Glad to hear it. Just know I tended to hit the snooze button at least once or twice. I guess I can let that slide. Just this once. Wait, so was that a dream or was that like real? We giggle as I invited Damien under the covers. His warm fur almost immediately pulled me back asleep. Not that before I felt his fang tail curl up around my leg. It's a habit that he's picked up from our nutritious cuddle sections. Yeah, that snooze button is going to get a workout this morning for sure. Chapter 3. Well, bygone. I think that's bygone. Okay. You know what? I feel like I could actually, oh my gosh. I feel like I could continue a bit. I didn't know that this chapter was gonna end and I didn't know this chapter was gonna end and now we're starting chapter 3. So I guess we just continue off here. If I know that the chapter was gonna end, I will just like put that part on the last video. But I guess now we're here. So it was it isn't until after I press the snooze button for the third time that Damien finally covers me out of the bed. By courses, I mean picking me up and bringing me up to the bathroom to get ready. Babe. Mmm. I groan with a dry throat and tired voice. Baby, do I need to force you out in the shower again? No. I pat his back, our signal for him to put me down. Besides, you know I like to shower after our run. Wait, so are we not connected or something? Okay, hold on. So was that a wholly different person with Cooper? Or was that us? So like we just having the dream was just a different person point of view or something? That is true, but he dons that mischievous look, one I'm all too familiar with. I was talking more about a cold shower to wake you up. I shouldered. That the last thing I need right now. I know your name is Damien and all, but you don't have to act like the altruistic first thing in the morning. I teased before giving a long yawn. It's more like in the fourth thing in the morning. Someone wanted to cuddle. Who could you blame me? Your fur is just so inviting. I mean, you look at his fur, pretty reasonable. I cling to him again, face palming into his chest. Ah, my favorite pillow. Pillows? Damien clears his throat. His voice tingled with embarrassment. Ahem. Sorry. I'll get ready now. You better. We'll miss the sunrise at this rate. Oh no, the horror. Once I finally detached myself from my boyfriend, I give myself a moment for another long stretch. I look at the clock. It's nearly 6:20 now. We'll need to hurry. The sun usually rises about 7 this time of year. I was looking forward to our morning workout. To be fair, the Arizona winter are more appreciable than up north, so it's actually nice that we can work out together more often. Although it's offset by the summers. It's too hot even to attempt to exercise in July. Oh my gosh, it's July too. Not too, but like July as I'm recording this. To that end, we decided to run together at least once a week during the winter. Wait, run to where? Like inside or outside? Damien couldn't complain. His fur made his fur is hard to work out in the summer anyways. I guess. Just another thing that we have in common. I got some new protein shake stuff the other day. While I got ready, could you make us some? Can do. He beams as he heads out of the bathroom. Just don't take too long, or else I'll assume you fell back asleep. He looks behind me to the shower. It would be a shame if we had to get the bucket again. Again? I reached for my razor before taunting him with it. It would be a shame if a certain tiger gave himself an inverted mohawk again. That was one time. He stammers, to which I snicker at. It's okay, babe. You look good as a hairless cat. He gives me a loud before leaving me into my own device. He's so cute when he's flustered. I look myself in the mirror. It's been a few days since I last shaved, so I'm a bit scruffy. Never was one for my own facial hair. Thankfully, it never takes me too long to pretty myself up. Once I finish rinsing my hair down the drain, I go to brush my teeth. I start immediately go over everything I need to do today. This is one day I vow to take completely off. No studying, no desperation prep, just spending a nice time with Damien. That does sound nice. After 10 minutes, I look somewhat presentable. Although, I'm already looking forward to my shower when we get back. Time to get dressed. Damien definitely rubbed off on me when it comes to dressing for working out. The sleeves, top, and shorts are hard to beat. I look at the clock. It's 6:33. Maybe those extra snooze weren't a bad idea. Can't let Damien know that, though he rightfully makes fun of me. I scan the room once more time to make sure that I have everything. I'm pretty sure I do. Damien is on the couch, sorting through his backpack. Oh, wait a minute. Now I think about it. Wait, what if this is a dream? Wait, is it a dream? Or was like the oh my gosh, I'm a little confused a bit. Is this like each time we sleep we switch like life perspective kinda? So like, I forgot I don't know if the guy have a name or yeah, the guy in Cooper's world. I like again, I still do not know the world's name, I think. I don't know if they mentioned it or I missed it, but so like I'll say Cooper's world. So in Cooper's world, like that person is us, but when we sleep, we are in here? Or is it just a dream that we have and that was a dream and that wasn't real? Or this is a flashback? That's my own theories, guys. Alright, let's continue. Hey, I'm just about ready. You got everything? Think so. You? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You sure you don't want earmuffs? Yeah. This temperature is basically spring weather for me. What about you? Don't worry. He pulled up his hood. Aw, that's so cute! I came prepared. I can't help but clench my chest. God, that hoodie is super cute. I know, right? It's so cute. One of my best investment. That's for sure. I shake my morning butterflies out and gesture towards the door. Come on, we got a few miles to go under our belts. Damien put his backpack on and tossed me a shake. Just try to keep up with me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That butt is nice to stare at. Hey, yo? Oh, wow. Someone feeling frisky this morning? What is the occasion? Hey, yo? Oh, nothing. Don't get used to it. Wouldn't dream of it. Damien winks, and we both laugh before making our way out to the dormitory. It was nice to have a partner who's willing to go along with my quirks. So I'm assuming they're walking in track. What do you say? You wanna to turn this into a race? Interesting precision. What do you have in mind? Hmm. Last one to our goal has to buy the winner whatever they wanted at the cafe. Oh lord, don't think I have enough funds to handle your caffeine addiction. Guess you just had to beat me then. I'll see you at the hilltop branches. And with that, Demian speeds off. Hey, no fair. I'm the one who needs the handicap here. I yell as I start to catch up to him. It's still fairly dark out, and what's worse is that the nature trail we take doesn't have many lights. Damien told me because he's a tiger. He has better night visions, so I usually just follow his lead. He trips only a few times on our outling, outlings, so it's pretty relatable. I'm usually too nervous to wear headphones at this time of morning. There are the few branches along the path that are by light post. The path goes around the city. Just by counting the branches, I can somewhat figure out how far we've gone. After the 11th one, I call out to Damien, though some huggish breathing. There, let's take a break, okay? I can hear Damien screech to stop, his breathing naturally, not nearly as bad as mine. Sure, it has been a couple miles. I'm impressed. You can barely run a mile this time last year. All thanks to my wonderful coach. I can't even finish the quint between my gasping breaths. Damian jogs to meet me at the bench, handing me a bottle of water. Take slow slips, and don't sit down. It will make it harder to keep going. I know, I grumble, gracefully as I drink some water. We're about halfway through our run at this point, and thankfully it's been pretty eventful. Demian noticed my consistent looking behind us. You okay? Hmm? Yeah. Why? You're uneasily tense. What's up? Oh, sorry. Not trying to be, but running at this time in the morning hasn't been the same for a while. Yeah, I getcha. That's why we stick together, okay? Mm-hmm. I nod. A few months ago, Damien and I ran to someone who's pretty sure was on meth head. Thankfully, it wasn't two on one, and the sun was already out. But still, I would rather not have to see Damien blooded up like that again. It's the big reason why we haven't done this in a while. I don't think my first time doing real first aid will be on my boyfriend. I shake my head, trying to get rid of my worries. This is supposed to be our safe space, and I'm not gonna let some drug ruin that for us. Against my better judgment, I splash some water on my face. The cool night air does the job, and I snap me out of my broodiness. So, soy? Phew. Okay, let's keep going. If we want to make it, we will need to be faster, right? I tried to put on a brave face on for Damien. We've been looking forward to a day like this for so long. A day where our schedule finally aligned. He puts on a goofy smile I've fallen for. Right. Oh my god. Hold on. Damien is just so cute. So cute. So cute. I sprinted past him, but my lead doesn't last long. Not that I mind. A little bit of healthy competition goes a long way. Damian got that competitive edge to him, even for a morning jog. The silent night is starting to fade, partly due to our experience panting, expressive panting, but mainly due to the rising sun ahead of us. C- Come on, Sai. We're almost here. My ability to give a verbal response displayed after 4 miles ago. I just give him a thumbs up as I force myself up the final hill. Curse my love for this man. I hope he knows he's the only person on earth I do this for. Okay, me, with this, I will personally do it too. I don't know if I mean, I never really went hiking or go on jogs, but I do like walking and running. So, yeah, I do agree too. With Sai. Almost there. Almost there. Damien waved to me near the top. He's blacklit by the rising sun. The only thing keeping me going at this point is him. Oh, flashbang. I have to shield my eyes from the sun. Me too. The transitions from night to day catches me off guard to the point where I nearly tripped. I didn't even realize I already sped past Damien. Thankfully, Damien catches me from behind before I can go flying off the hill. Whoa there, Tiger. Calm down. I mean, he's the Tiger one. My legs are kicking a bit as I'm still running. but they split it out soon after being caught. Everything feels like putty, and I have no choice but to slump against Damian's chest. Not that I mind, of course. Come on, Cyrus. He's breathing fairly hard too, which calms my own breathing down, ironically enough. Safe to say we took this morning run a little too seriously. You'd think it was a marathon the way we were running. Diana was right. She really rubbed off on me. Huff, huff. I win. Ha, good one. Not kidding. I got to my destination first. Huh? I reach up and squish his cheek fluff. I could feel his face flushed a bit at that. You haven't made it to the branches yet, but I never said those were my destination. Mine was just to get to you. I snickered. That'll teach him to pull a fast one on me like that. Damian huffs and grumbles. He knows he has lost. Oh my god. You're so lame. There's intensely some embarrassment in his voice. He never's been one to take a loss easily. You're just lucky I went easy on you this time, on account of being a while for you. Babe, I run all the time, just in the afternoon. Time for a victory lap. Damien cut me off and giggles, before spins me around at his arms. Oh no, it's his signature move. Hey, come on, don't be a sore loser. He's not going fast, but my body is so fragile and powerless to stop him. Gotta give the winner the attention he deserves. Our joint laughter breaks the morning calming on the hilltop we found ourselves on. Damian's laughter lasts longer than mine. Who would have thought having a laughing fit while recover from a working out would be so difficult? It took us about 15 minutes to recover from our incredibly victory lap. Damian announced that as the loser, he'll get us both some water. There's no way in hell I was going to turn that down. Here, it's warmer than the stuff we brought along. Just drink it slowly. That's my line. Who's trying to become a doctor again? Oh yeah? Who's actually enjoying trying to become a doctor again? Damn, you got me there. We clink our paper cones of water, a class parked company. How's it going, by the way? It's going. One of my professors is completely tool, but most of the other professors makes the program manageable. That's good. I was a bit worried. Diana told me you will have trouble adjusting for a while. Yeah, I can't deny it. It's hard to move from your passion to, well, something that isn't your passion. And you sure you're okay with that? I made a peace with it, and I know my foes just want the best for me. They're not the only ones. You just let us know if you need anything, alright? Dulcie nodded. Thanks, Dave. Dave? I rubbed the top of his head, out of appreciation. He almost instantly started purring. Adorable. So cute. So cute. Oh my god, he is just so cute. What about you? How's your last year of undergrading going? Ungrad going? It's going. His purring stopped, and he looks down at the ground. I move my hand down to the back, to his back, and begin rubbing in circles. What's going on? It's nothing serious. That's BS. Hey now, you can't offer to help me without letting me helping you too. What's up? Damian shifted to lean forward. It's really not that serious. I'm just not doing as well as I needed to in the class. That sounds fairly serious, Damian. I know. Do you want me to come over so I can help you? You're already dealing with your master, of course. You and Diana. I don't want it to distract either of you two cause I'm bad at math. Well, math was no cakewalk for me either. I'm really not looking forward to do any measuring training. And anyways, I would have offered to help you if I didn't want to. You can rely on me too, alright? Okay. Demon leans his furry form into me, and I give him some more reassuring rubs on his back. From what Diana told me, he always had issue with school. He even enrolled later than most people for university, and was only able to afford it due to his sports scholarship. We had our fair share for all-nighters over the past couple of years, even before we started dating. I'm willing to spend a month awake just to make sure he keeps his scholarship. Me too. Damian, he need this. Remember that Diana want to become a math teacher before graduating school? You'll be doing her a favor by letting her teaching you. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that is so true. Didn't she used to tutor you when you're growing up? Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make it past Algebra 101 in high school if it weren't for her. I leaned back at the bench, breathing in the fresh cold air. Actually, we met when we were in third grade. My scores was so bad halfway through the terms and that the teachers were already prepping me to be held back. I remember I remember being so scared. My stomach was in knots when I called my mom. I definitely cried. I was definitely crying, and my teacher just shook her head. She wasn't happy, of course, but she tried to calm me down. From what I hear, she never been the kind of mom to punish you when you're trying your best. She certainly has a way of seeing things, the whole picture. When Dad got home, he would try to help me the best he could with my homework until my mom came home. He wasn't very good at math either, though. I think I got that from him. I shake my head, getting off topic. Anyways, I remember I remember what happened after you called very well. After that called very well. It's one of my only valid memories from back then. I had my face down on the desk, and my arms already around my head to block out the light, slipping and crying, shivering and crying. Then a heavy textbook slammed on my desk. Beginning Lord drop. I jump up, trying to hide my crying. Hey, why are you crying so damn much? Well, well, I, well, what? Spit it out already. Sorry. I haven't been doing very well lately, and do you need help? Huh? Well, no, have no fear. Diana is here. Demian and I burst out laughing over my impression of her. She really was a 9 years old superhero. Ever since then, she had my back, and vice versa. That's honestly so cheesy. I might cry. I wouldn't blame you. She's really was that kind of kid. She told me that you used to get picked on too, and that she got in trouble for kicking someone's teeth out. To be fair, they were already rotting out of their skull from all of the candy they stole from you. Damien snorts at that, before pulling me under his arm for a side hug. Well, if you ever run into any more candy-stealing douchebags, you just give me a ring and I'll be there ASAP. Oh, come on. At least let me try to fight my own battles. I can handle myself. Can you? Hey, I'll have you know I beat Diana before. You mean the time when she got her wisdom teeth out and, despite the fact she was hopped up on loopy gas, still nervously kick your butt. So I was thinking of getting double shot espresso from the cafe with extra whipped cream. I casually changed the subject. My failure is obviously darling today, aren't we? Damian teased as he rustled my hair. Nervously, I tell him to stop, but it's already a mess, so I let it go. This time. You know, that's a good point. Since it's your treat, I should think of something extravagant. I'm not sure how extravagant you're going to get at that old joint. Guess we better head over there and find out? I said to stretch, my legs still feeling a bit tight, but not enough to keep me from parting two of our date. Damien takes my hand, and we started to trek down the hill. I'm so glad that I have my punch card filled out for your order. Guess you better think your bets through a bit more carefully. Hmm? I tease as I start to chip away at the mounted whipped cream on top of our condition of sugar and caffeine. Apparently, good thing you offer to share with me, right? Right? Sure, sure did. As much it looks yummy, there's no way I'll be able to finish it on my own. I pass a spoon over to Damien. Okay, hear me out. Uh, this might be off topic, whatever, but this music. Oh my god, what is this music? Am I really okay? I know I might be off topic of this visual novel, but I really like piano, and this piano music is just so good. Okay, yeah, I really like piano music. Okay, let's continue. I pass a spoon over to Damien. We come here so much that they already know to give me an extra spoon for the whipped cream at this point. Damien sat down next to me in our usual booth. The heating here is always busted, so it's actually kinda chilly. It's old. I think it's from the early 2000s. Damien found it on one of his runs a few years ago, and it's been coming ever since, and eventually brought me along. It's one of my favorite places on Earth. Do you want me to go get you some actual coffee? I don't know sweet stuff isn't your first choice. It's fine. Guess we can call it my desserts. I groan, and Damien snickers as he plants a straw in it, taking his first sip. Ugh, it's almost as sweet as you, baby. I groan louder. Stop. Now I'm the one who's feeling flushed. Damien can at least hide it from his fluff. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with the love of my boyfriend pastry clearly on my face. The tragedy of it all. Duh. Is someone feeling red in the face? Damien pulls me again to prepare a kiss on my cheek. You're really the adventuress. And you're my favorite devotee. Damien! As usual, he knows just what to get me blushing, and just how to take advantage of that. Not that I mind, of course. I give on trying to fight back, and give in a both side cuddle section. It's a bit awkward, but he had plenty of practice. It usually ends with me just leaning against his shoulder as he keeps me close. I can feel his heart beating. It's still a bit fast from earlier workout. Won't be surprised if I fell back asleep here. That I'm comfortable. I'm that comfortable. My phone stirs on me a bit as it vibrates, and Damien Papak. Wonder who could that be? Damien rampaged through his bag and passed me my phone. There's a message from Diana, along with an attached. Taking care of the cats is going great, but Xavier keeps eating Michael's food. Please teach your son some manners. The attachment is a photo of Diana holding up one of my cats, showing as the naughty boy. Oh, that's right. Your folks are out on town back home. Yeah, they thought of a quick vacation since I told them I'd stay on campus over a break. You still didn't have to do that. But I wanted to, and that's that. Just, this is just one day from our break together. Let's enjoy it at least the best as we can, okay? Damian's trying to fight it, but his mouth curls into a bashful smile. Sounds like a plan, Sai. This time, it's me trying to bring Damian in for a side hug. He's a bit too heavy for me to pull, so he gotten accustomed to play along. Love you, Cyrus. I love you too, Damian. And also on his cheek fluff, and his purr reverse up once again. We sit in silence for a while, enjoying the quiet morning together. Once we had our fill of silence, we both waved to one of the waitress. We decided we might as well shake breakfast together while we are here. The sun is almost fully up at this point. It's quarter past 8 a.m. We got ourselves another round of coffee to go. Appetite of 90% less sugar. It's just for the caffeine. Hope you guys have a good holiday. Damian shouts at the employees as he leaves while I'm paying the tab. I usually give them a good tip. They always been really good to Damian. Alright, thanks for the great meal. Y'all are the only places still open before getting up from the booth and waving goodbye as well.
Hello everyone, this is me from the future, and I wanted to say that I'm gonna split this recording in halves because it's way too long in my opinion. And yeah, so I'm gonna split this in half. So this will be like kind of part one, and I'm gonna make a part two. Like, well, they won't be different. It's just that the recording is gonna be different, as I'm gonna just cut it off here. So it's gonna be a bit awkward, or it feels gonna be it feel a bit odd from my original videos. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Or I might probably I might probably post this back to back, so probably won't see you next video, but probably yeah.